Think autocracy could never happen here? It's a comforting thought. After all, the United States has long prided itself on being a beacon of democracy, a place where freedom and the rule of law are supposed to be unshakable. But history has a way of surprising us, and sometimes, the warning signs are right in front of our eyes, hiding in plain sight. Let's take a closer look at the so-called Autocratic Playbook. It's a set of tactics used by leaders around the world to slowly erode democracy from within. As we go through these steps, ask yourself, do any of these sound familiar? Are we seeing echoes of these moves in our own country? Here's how it usually starts. Step 1. Demonize the press. The free press is often called the fourth estate for a reason. It's supposed to hold power to account, to shine a light on corruption and abuse. But when leaders want to consolidate power, the media becomes a target. Leaders begin to label independent journalists as fake news or even enemies of the people. This isn't just rhetoric, it's a calculated move to discredit anyone who might challenge the official narrative. When the public starts doubting the press, it becomes easier for those in power to act without scrutiny. We saw this play out with Trump, but he's not alone. Leaders like Bolsonaro in Brazil and Duterte in the Philippines have used the same tactics. By undermining trust in the media, they create an environment where only their voice matters. But the playbook doesn't stop there. Next up, weaken the legislative branch. This means making it harder for lawmakers to do their jobs, whether by creating endless gridlock, refusing to cooperate, or simply ignoring the checks and balances that are supposed to keep the executive in line. When Congress is paralyzed, the president's power grows unchecked. This isn't just political theater or partisan bickering, it's a deliberate strategy to sideline the only branch of government that can truly hold the president accountable. When the legislative branch is weakened, democracy itself is at risk. Sound familiar? Step 3. Purge the dissenters and fill the ranks with loyalists. In any healthy democracy, disagreement and debate are signs of strength. But in the autocratic playbook, loyalty is prized above all else. If you're not seen as a team player, you're out. Whistleblowers, critics, and even long-serving public servants can find themselves suddenly out of a job, replaced by those who will toe the line without question. Inspectors general, career officials, even top prosecutors, if they won't bend to the will of the leader, they're shown the door. This isn't just about cleaning house, it's about removing any obstacles to unchecked power. In their place, people chosen not for their expertise or experience but for their loyalty. The result is a government that serves the interests of one person or party, not the people as a whole. And finally, the last step, undermine the entire system. This is where things get really dangerous. The goal is to make people lose faith in the very institutions that protect their rights. Spread doubt about the integrity of elections, attack judges who rule against you, and even threaten to use the military to maintain order at home. These actions create a sense of chaos and crisis, making it easier to justify extreme measures that would have once seemed unthinkable. This is how democracies don't just fall overnight, they erode, bit by bit. The slow slide into autocracy is rarely marked by a single dramatic event. Instead, it's a series of small changes, each one chipping away at the foundations of freedom. It's not always a dramatic coup or a sudden collapse. More often, it's a gradual process, tiny shifts in policy, subtle changes in tone, and a growing sense that something fundamental is being lost. By the time most people notice, the damage is already done. Other countries have walked this path before us. From Hungary to Turkey, from Venezuela to Poland, we've seen how quickly democratic norms can unravel when vigilance fades and complacency sets in. The question now is, will the United States learn from their mistakes, or are we already following in their footsteps? Are we willing to recognize the warning signs before it's too late, or will we look back and wonder how we missed them? So, our deconstruction is complete. Are we seeing the early stages of the autocratic playbook in action, or is American democracy as strong as ever? Drop your thoughts below. Do you see the signs, or do you think we're overreacting? The conversation starts with you.